carry on from the much anticipated Chunin exam arc. Today we are going to cover the Konoha Crush arc, where we will witness the deathmatch between the legendary Sannin, Orochimaru and the 3rd Hokage, Hiruzen. On top of that, we have the battle between Naruto and GAARA. We will premiere from episode 68 to 80, which corresponds to chapters 116 to 138 in the manga. So without further ado, otaku, smash my intro. As the invasion proceeds, the camouflage Kazekage was actually Orochimaru. He then hostaged the 3rd Hokage from a surprise attack. Then the bodyguard of the Kazekage was actually Sanfo, and they quickly execute Shisen Engine, a top class barrier ninjas where no one can enter or leave the area, isolating the 3rd Hokage with Orochimaru. At the same time, the shinobi from Otogakuen and Tsunagakuen infiltrates the Konoha village and battle with the Konoha shinobi like Kakashi and Gai. Kanguro and Temari took GAARA away so he could heal from Sasuke's attack, and Sasuke pursued after them. Kakashi then instructs Sakura to wake up Naruto and Shikamaru for an A-rank mission. After Sakura wakes Naruto up from the sleep Genjis, she found out that Shikamaru has dispelled the Genjis himself already, but he couldn't be asked to encounter any conflict. Now that is character consolidation. Kakashi summoned Paku and instructed them to take Sasuke back and wait for further order in a safe place. This is their A-rank mission. Then the Kage level battle between the 3rd Hokage, Hiruzen, and his former evil student, Orochimaru breaks out. Top tier ninjas crashing against each other, and both sides are pretty even. Orochimaru then breaks the balance with the forbidden technique, Edo Tensei, where he summons 2 of the previous Hokage back from dead and control them to fight their previous student, Hiruzen. It's about to get real. Paku was guiding Sakura, Naruto, and Shikamaru to find Sasuke. They quickly found out that there are 9 Otonin trying to ambush them. Shikamaru told them to move forward and he will stop the 9 Otonin himself. Shadow imitation technique combined with his intelligence, Shikamaru managed to restrain the Otonin. But he quickly realized that there is one Otonin hiding and he has yet to recover his chakra from Temari's match. Just when he thought his life was over, his teacher Asuma came and rescued him. Clutch! As the battle between the Hokage intensifies, top class element ninjas were exchanged and the 3rd Hokage was on the underhand. Combating 2 Hokages while dealing with Orochimaru was extremely difficult, hence he summoned the Monkey King Emma and had him transform into the legendary staff to use as a weapon. To combat this, Orochimaru released the historical Kusanagi Sword. The 3rd Hokage managed to land some attack onto the first 2 Hokage, but he quickly discovered that Edo Tensei restored any damage landed on the 2 Hokages, making them impossible to kill. Another detrimental news that the 3rd Hokage discovered is that Orochimaru has mastered another forbidden technique as they peel the skin off his face, revealing a young female's features. Sasuke finally caught up to the 3 Sun siblings and Temari decided to stall Sasuke, allowing Kankuro and GAARA to escape. However, she was no match to Sasuke and was easily dispatched. Orochimaru revealed his plan to extend his lifespan is by stealing other people's body, and his next target is Uchiha Sasuke.
What a f***ing creep!
The 3rd Hokage remembered the past and regret he didn't end Orochimaru's life when he had a chance. The battle continues. The third Hokage used Shadow Clone Zetsu to deal with the two Hokage, while mustering up his remaining chakra to use the fourth Hokage's forbidden Zetsu, Shiki-Fujin, a move that cost the fourth Hokage's life. Orochimaru claimed that he would destroy both him and the Konoha village, but the third Hokage replied with, he might die in this battle, but his death will still continue to be the pillar of the village and support Konoha. The death match between the Hokage continues. The third Hokage somehow managed to seal the soul of both Hokage with Shadow Clone technique to end Edo Tensei. The rage within the third Hokage intensified when he found out that Orochimaru had used his own students, Saku and Kin, as sacrifice to summon the Hokages. The third Hokage dashed at Orochimaru to seal his soul away, but Orochimaru successfully managed to sneak his sword Kusanagi behind him and landed a fatal attack on Hiruzen, piercing his torso, but Emma prevented the sword from immediately ending his life. Orochimaru questions the Hokage's decision to not avoid the attack. The third Hokage explained Shiki-Fujin would sacrifice his life when he finished the battle anyway. Shino called up to Sasuke and the Sun siblings. Temari joined them and Shino decided to stall Kankuro to deal with the unfinished business, while Sasuke continued to pursue GAARA and Temari. The much anticipated Chunin exam match has finally arrived. Kankuro used many hidden weapons stored in the puppet to catch Shino off guard, but he has successfully managed to dodge all of them using Kikaichu no Zetsu. However, Kankuro did catch Shino off guard with the poison gas attack. Just when Kankuro thought he had won the battle, Shino instructed the book to consume all of his chakra, causing him to collapse. Shino's victory was short-lived as he collapsed onto the floor when the poison entered his system. We finally saw the match between Shino and Kankuro, and it definitely didn't disappoint us, and Shino is definitely a dark horse. GAARA tossed Temari away as Sasuke called up to them. He announced that Sasuke is his prey and he will kill him, while activating his initial Jinchuriki form, sending terrors in the atmosphere. B quickly used Sun to regenerate his arm. GAARA is wounded once again and he's more determined to end Sasuke's life. He collapsed onto the floor and just went life. Soon after, Sakura and Paku arrives at the scene. In the following episode, GAARA revealed his tragic past, stating that Sakura reminds him of his uncle, Yashimaru. Yashimaru is a shinobi that guided and cared about GAARA during his childhood. He taught him the ideology of pain. If pain is dealt to the heart, it takes the longest to heal, and love is the only cure. One night, Child GAARA was attacked by an assassin and his son protected him while he landed the fatal damage to the assassin. GAARA then revealed the identity of the attacker and he was shocked when he found out that it was Yashimaru, his only carer. The flashback ended. GAARA questioned Naruto what Sasuke and Sakura meant to him. Naruto replied that they are his friend and he further stated that he would crush GAARA if he laid any hands on them. GAARA then proceeded to pinch Sakura while inflicting pain on her. This enraged Naruto and he dashed towards GAARA. GAARA's history continued to unravel. We learned that Yashimaru was instructed by the 4th Kazekage to kill GAARA, and him himself hated GAARA as he took his sister's life away from him.
GAARA-sama, 心の奥底できっと私はあなたを恨んでいた。大好きだった姉の命を奪い、あなたが存在し続けるようにとその名を付け、この里を恨んで呪いながら死んだ姉さんの怨念存在させ残し知らしめるため、あなたは愛されてなどいなかった。
Yashimaru disappeared from the earth as the flame of the explosive kunai engulfed him. That is probably one of the saddest background story we had early on in the show. Resuming back to the present, GAARA pinched Sakura further onto the tree, applying pain and pressure onto her. GAARA continues to transform into Shikaku and announced that he will end Naruto's life as well. Naruto tried to summon Gamabunta, but instead he summoned a much smaller and weaker son, Gamakichi instead. GAARA launched Sun's Shuriken at them, and Naruto saved Gamakichi as Shuriken slashed through him. Naruto realized if it wasn't for his friend Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi and Iruka sensei, he probably would end it up just like GAARA, a monster who only wants to kill people. He understands his loneliness and wants to save him from his darkness at all costs. Naruto uses Shadow Clone Jutsu to perform 1000 Year of Deaths using a kunai with explosive tag, successfully damaging GAARA, but that is not enough. Sasuke told Naruto to take Sakura and run away while he held GAARA back. Naruto remembers the conversation he had with Haku and he is determined to not run away again. He activates his 9-tailed chakra to execute the 1000 Shadow Clone Jutsu. That is probably one of the coolest moments for Shadow Clone Jutsu since Naruto saved Iruka in episode 1. The only way that GAARA can win this is by transforming fully into Shikaku. To combat this, Naruto summons Gamabunta. GAARA used Feigning Sleep Jutsu to allow Shikaku to gain full control, boosting the power of the first tail beast. Gamabunta understands the situation and he appreciates how Naruto has saved his son, so he decided to help Naruto out. The battle between the giants broke out. Naruto and Gamabunta were on the underhand and realized that they need to grab onto Shikaku while Naruto wakes GAARA up to defeat the first tail beast. The only creature that Naruto remembers to have a sharp fang to grab onto Shikaku is the 9th tail. Hence, he used combination transformation to transform Gamabunta into 9 tails. 9-tailed Gamabunta successfully managed to grab onto Sukaku, allowing Naruto to jump across the sky while landing a huge punch onto GAARA to wake him up. Going back to the village, the Konoha shinobi starts again the upper hand and starts to defeat the invader. The battle between the 3rd Hokage and Orochimaru has reached the finale when Hiruzen realized that he doesn't have enough power to seal the entire soul of Orochimaru. Hence he proceeds to only seal his hand, forbidding his former student to ever use any ninjas ever. Orochimaru then retreats and the death of the 3rd Hokage marks the conclusion of the invasion. At the same time, Naruto crawled towards GAARA as they were exchanging speeches about their ideology of love and hate. Finally, Naruto landed the final blow onto GAARA to end this battle. Naruto sympathizes with GAARA's childhood, but if he ever harms his friend, he will end his life. Sasuke came to help Naruto while recognizing Naruto's power and understand his strength arose from helping others. The battle with Naruto changed the view of how GAARA sees the world and he was rescued by TEMARI and Kankuro. he apologized to them as they retreat. The following day, the Konoha shinobi all gathers together to mourn about the death that occurred during the invasion, especially for the third Hokage. Naruto proceeds to ask Iruka-sensei why people will sacrifice for others. Iruka-sensei explained that it will leave behind a legacy for other people and they will be remembered forever. The episode ended with a pair of unknown visitors standing outside of Konoha, with one having a pair of Sharingan. And that is the finale of Konoha Crush Arc. This is really good. It follows nicely with the tension that is built from the previous arc. The death match between Orochimaru and the third Hokage was so clean. And the battle between GAARA and Naruto was amazing. On top of that, we have awesome development from GAARA's past history. Speaking about character, my favorite character of the arc is the third Hokage. I knew he is strong, but I didn't know he is that strong. Battle with Orochimaru while dealing with the first two Hokage. Oh boy, he has definitely changed my view about him. His sacrifice and death was probably one of the saddest moments in the series so far, along with GAARA's past. The pacing was spot on in this arc, and the ending of two unknown visitors with one having a pair of Sharingan definitely kept the audience on the edge of their seat. Overall, I will give this arc an astonishing score